find ourselves here on our second base of operation, Isla Sauna, aka Site B. We find ourselves on this island in search of a special vial that will be needed to create the perfect super hybrid for the Orion program. As we go down the main street and take a few turns behind the scenes, we'll find the main bases of our operations, the research centre and the fossil centres. And just behind the restaurant and the toy shop is the research facility, where the scientists are holding the special vials to give to us. We'll now go inside and collect the vials from them. As we enter the research facility, we are here to find the special vial, and it is in genetic research. We have now collected this asset and can now leave the facility. Even though the Orions want us back fast, we can still take a shot and have a nice look through the park. Especially on the other side of the island with the hotels and the luxurious sofas. As we arrive on the second part of the island, we can see the bright white hotels in the distance, and the streets are flooding with people. Below you can also see the gyrosphere tour with a lot of unique dinosaurs. This park was created to distract people from our facility on Isla Nublar. There's also a holding pen, and is being used to hold the most exotic creatures of all time. They are holding creatures unique such as the Majungasaurus, who are known to be cannibals. If they are in the lowest of situation, they will be able to kill their sibling. Only as long as it benefits themselves. Other unique dinosaurs such as the Allura Titan are being kept at this facility. It can be identified as a hadrosaurid, or a species of hadrosaurid. It can be defined by the short, shark-like fin on its head. The streets flood with people as they see the dinosaurs through the smallest and lowest possible fences. These fences, although they look sturdy, are not at all. One slight difference in their comfort zone, and these dinosaurs step through these fences like twigs. Dinosaurs such as the Muttaburrasaurus are also being held here. They also are a member of the Hadrosaurid family. Be careful, they may look cute, but they could trample you very easily. Especially in a storm like this, when they could also destroy the fences, as I said, like twigs. We now have the privilege of being able to go into our own gyrosphere and explore the enclosures. As we go in, we enter our first enclosure. This is the Majungasaurus enclosure. Be careful not to ram into them. glass could shatter. As the storm passes, we find ourselves in the Mutabarosaurus enclosure, where we can finally get up and close with these gentle giants. As we observe here, they are communicating. Now we can see a very exotic creature, the Metrocanthosaurus. Here on this facility, the Metrocanthosaurus has feathers which you can see running down its spine. These were bred in captivity and are not able to breed, so you can kiss goodbye to those pictures of cute babies. The Orions then call us up and tell us to hurry up with our mission. It was said that we couldn't be able to check out the nice hotels, but we have to get back as something is happening on the other side of the island. As we take our final step over to the last part of the island, we are greeted to a beach. We are not able to stop off at this location, as this beach is reserved for the towering Dreadnoughtus. Like the Argentinosaurus, it is somewhat of the largest theropod dinosaur to have ever walked the earth. But instead of the towering sauropods of the Dreadnoughtus, over here we can see the theropods of the Pentaceratops and then Tritanosaurus. But sadly, business calls and we are not able to see them. We wander back over to the main street to go to our private helicopter that will help us get back to Isla Nublar. As the helicopter flies up, we leave the island. As we return back to Jurassic Park, we can see that the problem is that our facility has shut down due to the people run into the bunkers to make sure they get away from the storm. They also leave the building in case any accidents happen. The roof soon caved in. Thankfully, nobody got hurt though, and the bunkers were opened once again. As the peace was once again last restored in the previous episode, the herbivores are now able to live in peace and harmony. Stegosauruses, one male and one female, are now the secretaries of the Chimaerosaurus. What this means is they are the second leaders of the herd in case anything happens to the Chimaerosaurus leader. Meanwhile, in the lab, the DNA sequencing gene for Divisaur 2 is already halfway complete. I hope that it'll be able to kill the Acrocanthosaurus, which has been recently released from the labs after it won a fight with the Stegoceratops, which was killed in the previous episode, and has also had blood drawn from it, which will use to create the perfect super hybrid Monostegotops. blood samples that we collected from Ecosona are also being used to create Monostegotops. The blood samples that we collected were from the dinosaur Sinosatosaurus.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Spintausaurus to the park.
One thing that we wasn't prepared for though was that Divosaur's genes would be ready much more quicker than we thought. And here she is being released into the wild.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Carcharodontosaurus to the park.
Divosaur also makes herself feel at home. And she kills a Stygimoloch. We have to contain her quick and place her in an isolation chamber next to the Acrocanthosaurus, where she will be held there until the big fight with Ripper. Before Divosaur can be tranquilized by the rangers, she picks a fight with the male Stegosaurus. The male is only trying to protect its bird. Sadly, it's killed. The ranger team finally arrives to come and tranquilize Divosaur before any more calamity can ensue. Transport teams come in to take away the dead Stegosaurus and also to transport Divosaur into her new isolation
Asset has been
chamber,
collected.
where she will be kept until she is needed to free fire the Carcharodontosaurus. This is where she will spend her first days, being isolated away, so when she is introduced to humans, she will go ballistic and kill everything that moves,
Asset transportation complete.
including protesters. This is episode 3 of season 3. Signing out.